Welcome back, True Seeker. I was thinking a bit more about December and celebrity sacrifice, and I thought I better look at Christmas in relation to the upcoming Super Bowl, and I'm glad I did. This year, Christmas falls on a date with numerology of 74, and of course, Christmas to celebrate the birthday of Jesus. And in case you're new here, what you're looking at is gematria, and English ordinals the alphabetic order. J is the 10th letter, E is the 5th, S is the 19th, U is the 21st, S is the 19th. The name Jesus equals 74. Big biblical number. Gospel 74, Messiah 74, Cross 74, Parables 74. The name Jesus Christ also has gematria of 74 in the reverse reduction method. As for Jesus Christ having gematria of 146, the astrological sign of Capricorn also has this gematria. The Tropic of Cancer, which we measure the winter solstice by, has this gematria. Historically, December 25th, before it was the Christian day to celebrate Jesus, it was the pagan day to celebrate the solar man, because in the northern hemisphere, it's when the sun begins to rise again in the sky each day. Each day gets a little bit longer. And check this out. Solar man, gematria of 93. They tell us the sun's 93 million miles away. God's son. And just think about how in English, we use the word son to describe the thing in the sky as well as the male offspring of parents. God's son, 93. Jesus born in Nazareth, 93. Crucifix, gematria of 93. Not too far off from 93 is the number 930. And Christianity equals 930. Adam lives to be 930, the first man. The 930th chapter of the Bible is Matthew, the first book in the New Testament, the Christian portion of the Bible. Okay? So, just establishing a little bit of knowledge about this letters and numbers thing. So, how interesting that Christmas falls on a date with 74 numerology this year. In light of people being ritualistically murdered for rigged professional sports, it's interesting that Christmas falls 41 days before the Super Bowl on February 4th. Super Bowl has that gematria of 41. Also, Christmas has gematria of 38, like death, murder, killing. Also Minnesota, also US Bank Stadium where the game's going to be hosted. We saw George Michael die last year on Christmas. He had the song Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart. The word heart equals 52. His last Christmas that he lived through, he was 52 years old. The next Christmas he died on. And there's a few other riddles with that. But I'm wondering if we might see another Christmas death this year. In the past, we saw James Brown murdered by the numbers. His death was connected to the rapper Nas. He was a sacrifice for Nas, who just put out the album God's Son. He was 33 years old at the time Nas was. He just sampled James Brown on his album. Also interesting about this year's Christmas, it's also a date with numerology of 54. The word sun in the sky equals 54. Horus equals 54, the Egyptian god that represented the sun. The word love, just show you. Sun 54, Horus 54, love 54 forwards and backwards. Again, this is the pagan celebration about the sun, you know? With regards to it coming 41 days before the Super Bowl, that's the 13th prime number. Christ has gematria 41. Think about Jesus and the 12 disciples. Think about the sun and the 12 constellations. The other parallel I can think of with the Super Bowl is that it's in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Gotta spell it right. Minneapolis, Minnesota has gematria of 93. And the city's on the 93rd meridian. I was actually pretty surprised they didn't lose this week in football. I thought their record being 9-3 would make some good sense. But instead they're 10-2. But in terms of murder by numbers, you know, this Christmas, I suspect we'll see another celebrity headline. And recall last year it wasn't just George Markle that died. There were the headlines about Carrie Fisher. I predicted the day Carrie Fisher would die when she was reported sick. And then her mother died right after the next day. December's always a busy month with the celebrity sacrifices. And I think this year we really are going to see another dead celebrity on Christmas. The numbers line up too much. Again, Masonic 74, Killing 74. In 2014, I predicted why Muhammad Ali would die at age 74. He went on to die at age 74. We see a lot of celebrities die 74 days from their birthday. So, we'll see who it is this year. Until next time.